and gentlemen, to what I'm pretty sure will be the final episode of Grom The Paunch. I haven't uploaded in quite a while, but, well, basically there was other things to do, and, well, other videos to do, and also, I mean, the sort of, there's been a lack of interest, I'll be completely blunt about it, about the campaign, which is understandable, you know, Total War isn't everyone's cup of tea, and, I'll basically be moving on to something else, but not before I finish this to the point where I'm, you know, I won't say comfortable leaving it, but to the point where I feel like I've completed my objective. Now, what I've done so far is I've defeated an army from the north off camera with this army, and now the High Elves will probably take Shrine of WAAGH and maybe try and go north, but I have an army to stop that. The WAAGH completes in 4 turns, but the way I want to end this, and like in 4 turns there is no way they get to Tor of Res, is my point. But basically, you know, the entire point behind Grom's campaign is to get to Tor of Res as soon as possible, and then take over the donut, basically, right? Which is essentially what I'm doing. I've also defeated the wielder of the Sword of Cain up north with a level 1 lord, so I feel like a lot of the challenge is gone, especially with better arrowheads. And I also need, I think, sharper stabbers. No? Yeah, I'm going to need sharper stabbers as well for next turn, because that's going to get me upgrades for these guys, and I already can upgrade this lot to more range or more reload time reduction, which can I actually do this en masse? Yes, I can. There you go. Lovely. And for this lot, I can do armor piercing or leadership. Some piercing +5 isn't that important. But yeah, basically, so they'll probably take the Shrine of WAAGH. They might even go back and take this, but I don't care. Lothern is like the goal, right? Because that is the spiritual center of the... Well, no, actually, it's more like the military center of all the High Elf Donut Lords. So I feel like taking over Lothern is a satisfying conclusion, simply because, like, these will never merge together, and none of them are full stack. So this is like Spearmen and Archers, which I can easily beat with this army. Furthermore, if these guys head down south, I've beaten Tyrion's army composition, like this exact same composition, more or less, with Grom previously, with no problems whatsoever, and I have like 4 turns to fight that army, and when that's done, the High Elves are essentially defenseless, so I feel like it's more of a grind than an actual challenge. So, to that end, I will actually fight this battle manually. That's about it on the battle map. Like I was saying, basically my idea is just take over Lothern, and you can call it quits there, because that's essentially the end of the campaign. Now, considering the state of the High Elves right now, and them being utterly beaten, practically, I was just for a second, yeah, this is bugged. The gamble thing is bugged. It has been bugged for weeks. They haven't fixed it. Day in, day out, they haven't fixed it. Could you please fix it? Like, they're waiting for the next big update to the game, which is like a rework of the Greenskin tech tree, which is also kind of why I want to end this. Because this campaign was started a while ago, and I don't have the Black Orc hero unit. Now, I've realized how that works, or more specifically, how that doesn't work. Essentially, what the problem is, it will not let you... Are these Lothern Seaguard? Yeah, I can't beat these with goblins, but, I mean, I can try. And get these two to break the door down as well. Okay. Now the plan is in motion. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, this feels like what the Battle of Torres should have felt like. With, you know, slightly less obnoxious defenders and whatnot, but, you know, nonetheless, here we are. Just like, get to position, everyone. Want the Orc Arab boys and Goblin Archers, like, slightly more forward, like so. And I would be a little bit more cautious of how I attack, were it not for the fact that this is the last battle of the campaign and I want to give you, like, a bit more of a show, rather than focus on my performance in the battle, which I think makes sense. Now, the towers are absolutely going to gut us. I mean, we've lost, like, I don't know exactly how many, but quite a few archers to the towers. We've already broken down the gate, which, you know, people tell me you need siege towers. Oh, sorry, people tell me you need battering rams. Yeah, sure you do. What's this do? Oh, leadership and charge, sure. And then I can't put a fate of Bajuna. I always pronounced it Buna, but apparently it's Bajuna. Yeah, anyways, I can't put a fate of Bajuna down there. I can put one down there, though. See what happens. Whoosh, push, bush. That's like half their health with no kills. Mind you, they're still in the... Yeah, okay, fate of Bajuna is terrible. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not great either. Did I interrupt the spitting? Most likely, yes. Let's get rid of the noble. Are we... I think the chariots can come over and knock that out. Well, they're going to have to fight the eagle for it, but yeah, it's okay. Can we get the rest of the gang in on the action, please? Thank you very much. The goblins are scaling the walls, yes. Yes, they are. The green tide is, I mean, just relentless. And I think everyone on this map is slowly becoming aware of that the green tide has no breaks. You're dead, thank you very much. Ooh, silver helms. It's like a snack. And the WAAGH coming in now, so really, I mean, at this point, I think we've It feels a little bit like overkill, not gonna lie, but, you know, it is what it is. We do have to fight, like, probably another full stack after this, so let's not get all of our soldiers killed, even though we're not going to fight the full stack immediately on the end turn, which means we'll get a full turn of replenishment, which further means, yeah, it further means that we're safe as houses as long as we don't lose any units permanently, but, you know, I need to silence those bolt throwers. Then again, I say that, I mean, they've been firing for hours, and this is all the damage that they've managed to do, so, regeneration OP, what can I say? I'm kind of regretting not showing the fight up north, because it was against the wielder of the Sword of Cain, and it was kind of difficult, but it was difficult for, like, game reasons rather than me reasons. The map was just the worst, and the High Elves were just ridiculously powerful. It's like a single unit of my Trolls couldn't knock out a unit of their Spearmen. Yeah, like, River Trolls couldn't knock out a unit of Spearmen. You've heard me right. It is tragic, is what it is, but, you know, not much we can do about that now. Whereas here, I mean, they're just melting, but it comes down to unit experience, and a lot of it is down to the commander of the army as well, so, like, I'm not blaming anyone or anything for it. It's just that, you know, it's like didn't have anything to do objectively with me. It was just like a terrible map combined with a new army, so... And like a lord with literally 0 skills, so... Yeah, you know how it is. Anyways, that's... that's, you know... That's what Tor of Rest should have been like, but this is what Lothern is now, so that was the battle, and that's, I'm pretty sure, the end of the campaign. So let's get back to the campaign map and see how we did. I think we did well, lads. Now, I am giving thought to just raising it for no other reason than funny, but no, I'm going to loot and occupy soon. Okay, 1 frame a second. There we go. They're much better, much better. Good. Good. So, Grom, give me back my frame rate. What are you doing? All right. Don't want any of this. Don't want any of this. What did we want with Grom? I think Lightning Strike... because, like, he's a great fighter as is already. So we don't need to really buff that yet. So I'm going to build him up as a bit of a more of a proper Lord, let's say. More useful in combat, certainly. And now... Oh, this was the purple sun of whatever. It wasn't the fate of Bajuna or Buna or whatever. Yeah, let's get that, might as well, I think. I mix those two up all the time. So we're going to repair this, and I think we're going to make this like a new construction center, most likely. So let's get like a mustering field down. So yeah, basically, sure, you can take the Shrine of WAAGH, but either I kill this or I kill this next turn. You know, it all depends on you. And the High Elves are basically beat, because then this army deals with that, and we still have like 4 turns to finish it. So yeah, I'm very happy leaving the campaign in this state. We're starting to make some serious amount of dough from looting and raiding. I also have... or I'm going to have a full army here soon that's going to be able to deal with any problems back home. So yeah, basically the quintessential challenge of this campaign is done. Grom has made it to Tor of Rest. Grom has taken over Tor of Rest, and yeah, that's basically it. Get some nasty skulkers, I think, and then probably some more Knight Gobbo archers. Not what I wanted. Actually, not what I clicked at all, but okay. There we go. I think. I'm pretty sure. Let's end the turn though and see. Upgrade a few settlements here and there randomly. So it did only go for 30 or so odd turns. I am fully aware of this. However, just yeah, like I said, that would happen, and Shrine of WAAGH is probably going to fall as well. But I mean, it's basically their own undoing what they're doing here, because they've separated their armies, and yeah, you're done basically. You're done now. It's like the slightest inconvenience is all this is. But basically, like, I find that for a lot of the campaigns, around turn 50 is when, yeah, this is an easy victory for us. I just don't feel like fighting it right now. But yeah, like I said, like, I feel like for a lot of these, it's, basically any sort of challenge in the campaign is gone very quickly. Around turn 50 is when there is, like, no way this could go wrong. But I can easily win this, and then this army is, like, left with nothing. And then there's basically 2 more fights left in this campaign, which are remotely exciting. Everything else after that is just, you know, a waste of time. Not a waste of time. It's still fun. I still, like, there's a good chance I'll be doing this off camera every now and again, continuing this campaign. But basically, you know, I get the message. Lack of interest. Other videos are doing way better, so I'm going to focus on stuff that more people want to watch and more people enjoy. So, you know, it's a win-win for everyone. Good. Now then, I think that's going to be about it. Thank you very much for watching the playthrough, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you learned something new about Warhammer. Hope you've enjoyed it. And until next time, until probably a new update for Warhammer, or, I don't know, a different campaign when I'm in the mood, some other time, I bid you all farewell. Have fun, take care, and bye-bye. Oh, and by no means is this like the end of Warhammer on the channel, because like it's easily one of my favourite games of all time, so yeah. This will make a reappearance soon-ish. Well, soonish. Yeah, you know. Soonish. Alright. See ya. Bye-bye.